They were squeaky clean when they arrived. Don't know how they'll all survive the smell of smoke and the after effects of beans. But everybody smells the same. That's why you'll hear no one complain, 'cause everyone goes a little insane up at the cabin. They start around noon and all you can hear is the chicken thaw, do we have enough beer? 'Cause everyone said they're coming over tonight. The women got the men as busy as bees, with their big beer bellies and their knobby knees, like a bunch of old beavers chewing down trees up at the cabin. Nobody sad, everyone glad to see somebody dropping by. Have a beer, have a drink, have a piece of the Mrs. Blueberry Pie. They're eating things they wouldn't eat before, sitting at the table or on the floor, 'cause anything goes when you walk through the door up at the cabin. Someone starts singing an old-time song, and everybody starts singing along. The racket would make you drink another bottle of beer. Berta's on the Baileys and Gertie's on the gin, telling dirty jokes that would shame the men. But it wouldn't be the same if they never came in with us to the cabin. By 2 a.m. they're all half cut. Butta's at the barbecue stuffing his gut, and someone says, I think I'm gonna be sick. They've all had one too many to drive, might as well stay for tonight. Last one in bed turns out the light up at the cabin. Oh, nobody's sad, everyone glad to see somebody dropping by. Have a beer, have a drink, have a piece of the Mrs. Blueberry Pie. They're eating things they wouldn't eat before, sitting at the table or on the floor. Anything goes when you come through that door up at the cabin. Everyone is trying to get some sleep, back to back, head to feet. Someone swears, get your backside out of me face. Then somebody else starts to snore, and he ends up on the floor. Oh, son, you won't be sleeping anymore up in this cabin. Nobody's thinking about getting up. There's no chance for making love. There's 5 of them all coiled up on the bed. Then the beer and the barbecue comes alive. Someone moans, my son who died. They all laugh until they cry up at the cabin. Nobody's sad, everyone glad to see somebody dropping by. Have a beer, have a drink, have a piece of the Mrs. Blueberry Pie. They're eating things they wouldn't eat before, sitting at the table or on the floor, 'cause anything goes when you walk through that door up at the cabin.
Say something to Wanda now.
You say that you're too
he knows
sick
Wanda?
to
Yes, he does.
shirt
Say
on
something to
backwards,
Wanda.
boots on the wrong feet. Wouldn't be cotted like this anywhere else. Hair looks like I think you've been run over by a truck, but nobody seems to give a darn up at the cabin. The bills are not paid and the mortgage is due. Spent $200 on grub and booze. I'll wait till next month to get tires for me car. Monday morning on the job again, a whole lot poorer than when we came in. Can't wait till Friday after work, and then it's back to the cabin. Oh, nobody's sad, everyone glad to see somebody dropping by. Have a beer, have a drink, have a piece of the Mrs. Blueberry Pie. They're eating things they wouldn't eat before, sitting at the table or on the floor, 'cause anything goes when you walk through the door up at the cabin. Oh, anything goes when you walk through that school, up at the cabin.
Trying to get every food.
Today as I was walking in a field just down the way, I sat upon a fallen log to pass the time away. And the more I looked around me, the more that I do look, the more I realize that I am viewing God's coloring book. I saw a golden ray of sunlight, a silver drop of dew, soft white floating clouds sailing o'er the sky blue, some yellow dandelion and the pretty evergreens, some red and orange flowers growing wild along the stream. And the more I looked around me, the more that I do look, the more I realize that I am viewing God's coloring book. The grayness in an old man's hair, the pink in baby's cheeks, the darkness in the stormy cloud, the brown in fallen leaves, the multicolored rainbow stretched out across the sky, and the purple haze of sunset just before the night. And the more I look around me, the more that I do look, the more I realize that I am viewing God's coloring book. And I raise my eyes towards the sky and I say a silent prayer. Though God doesn't speak to me, I see Him everywhere. He's all around me, He's everywhere I look, and each new day is but a new page in God's coloring book. He's all around me, He's everywhere I look, and each new day is but a new page in God's coloring book.